You know, folks, I started out dirt poor in a rusty old trailer in Texas back in the 50s. No fancy education, just grit and gaming. A man trestle du dog tampins. Mom worked two jobs. Dad was a mechanic fixing broke down trucks. And me, I was hustling newspapers at dawn for pennies. By 18, I landed a gig in a greasy auto shop, but damn, the pay was peanuts. Barely enough to eat. First big struggle hit when the shop shut down. Unemployment line, eviction notice, feeling like a total loser. Slept in my beat-up Chevy for weeks, scavenging for odd jobs, wondering if I'd ever make it out of that hole. And hell, I ain't on to quit. Read every business from the library, no excuses. Started small, flipping junk cars for profit, saving every nickel, learning the ropes of buying low, selling high. Lost my shirt on a bad deal once. Shady partner ran off with the cash, left me broke again. Overcame it by getting smarter. Head-fit partners like a hawk, diversified my hustles, never put all eggs in one basket. Precaution 1. Always have a rainy day fund, stashed away 6 months worth before any big move. Struggle 2. Market crash in the 80s wiped out my savings, but I bounced back, invested in real estate dirt cheap. Bought my first property, a rundown apartment block in Dallas for peanuts. Fixed it up myself, nights and weekends. Precaution. Never borrow more than you can chew. I stuck to 50% loans, kept cash flow positive always. Over time, scaled up, snagged commercial buildings, strip malls, even a hotel chain, all generating steady rent. Struggle 3. Health scare in my 50s. Heart issues from stress forced me to delegate and build a team. Overcame by hiring sharp folks, training them right, and focusing on passive streams like dividends and royalties. Now, my portfolio, over 50 properties across Texas, Cali, and New York, apartments, offices, you name it. Precaution. Diversify locations, don't bet on one city, weather economic storms by spreading the risk wide. Passive income started small, few grand a month from rents. It snowballed to millions as I reinvested smart. Struggle 4, bag-ad tenants, trashing places, legal headaches, learned to screen them tough and use ironclad contracts. Overcame by hiring property managers, automating everything. Now it's hands off, money rolls in like clockwork. Bought stakes in oil fields too. Risky, but with precautions like insurance, it's paying dividends egg time. Precaution, stay educated. I read market reports daily. Avoid hype bubbles like that .com mess. Today, passive income, over $10 million a month from rent, stocks, and royalties. Freedom, baby. Struggle 5. Family doubted me early on. Called my dreams pipe dreams. Hurt, but fueled my fire. Overcame proving them wrong, caught actions, not words. Now they're proud, sharing in the wealth. Properties include luxury condos in Miami, farms in the Midwest, each one a cash cow I nurtured. Precaution. Taxes, hire the best accountants, stay compliant, or Uncle Sam, I'll bite you hard. Life now, golf in the morning, philanthropy afternoons, passive income lets me live on my terms. Struggle 6. Almost bankrupt walk-in rate recession, properties vacant, but I held on, didn't panic sell. Overcame by renegotiating on loans, cutting costs, emerged stronger, values doubled in the rebound. Added tech investments later, apps and startups, passive royalties pouring in without daily grind. Precaution. Network relentless. Mentors save my bacon more times than I can count. Monthly haul. Rents alone $5 million. Veterans 3, royalties 2, totals over 10 easy. Struggle 7. Loneliness at the top. Success isolated me, but I built real friendships through giving back. Overcame by mentoring young hustlers, share my story keeps me grounded and fired up. Properties now. Yacht harbors in Florida, vineyards in Napa, each a legacy piece generating wealth. Precaution, health first, regular checkups, balance work with life, or you'll burn out quick. Life's golden now. Travel the world, spoil grandkids, all thanks to that passive empire I built. Struggle 8. Scams earned by a fake investment once, lost 6 figures overnight. Overcame by research and deep, trust and gut, now I spot phonies a mile away. Expanded to renewable energy farms, solar panels across acres, green and profitable as hell. Precaution, legal eagles, although wise reviewers review deals, save me millions in pitfalls. Passive flow peaks at 12 mil some months, freedom to chase passions, not paychecks. Struggle 9. Age creeping up, energy dips, I adapted with tech and young partners. Overcame by embracing change, Appas management my empire, keep me in the game sharp. Crown jewels, skyscrapers in Chicago, resorts in Hawaii, passive gold mines, dice scooped at bargains. Precaution, give back, charity keeps karma good, plus tax perks ain't bad either. Current life, morning coffee on my yacht, evening family dinners, pure bliss from hard-won wealth. Struggle 10, doubt from within, imposter syndrome, I silenced it with daily wins. Overcame by journaling gratitude, reminded myself of the journey from nothing to empire. Total properties, 100 plus worldwide, each a testament to smart risks and patience. Final precaution, apt or die. Markets change, so evolve your strategies constant. Passive income seals it. Steady 10 to 15 mil monthly, legacy for generations. Looking back, every struggle was a teacher, shaped me into this millionaire machine. To you watching, start small, stay persistent. Your empire's waiting if you hustle right. Remember, precautions ain't cowardice. They're your armor in the wealth war. My Properties empire, from humble trailers to global assets, all built brick by brick. Passive income's the dream. Millions flowing while I sip whiskey by the fire. Overcoming struggles, it's mindset. Turn setbacks into setups for comebacks every time. You can do it too. Grab opportunities, learn from fails, build that passive fortress. Life now's a reward. Peace, prosperity, all from never giving up on the grind. One more precaution. Family first. Wealth means squat without loved ones to share it. Properties tally. Vast network. From urban towers to rural retreats, eternal cash engines. Passive means magic. Turns time into treasure. Minds hitting peaks beyond dreams. Struggles forge you. Embrace them, overcome with grit, and wealth follows suit. My journey's proof. From zero to hero, you got power inside you. Precautions build empires. Plan, protect, persist. That's the millionaire code. Properties and income, a life's masterpiece, built through blood, sweat, smarts. Now life's sweet. Freedom, fulfillment, all from chasing that American dream hard. Now life's sweet, freedom, fulfillment, all from chasing that American dream hard. Go build yours, take my story, run with it, and make millions your way. Thanks for listening. And remember, every millionaire started somewhere. Now it's your turn.